Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Five Dice stream of D&D.
We did not. Okay, whatever.
I was going to suggest something different.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Anyways, we are off and going. So, Justin, can you tell us what happened last time we were here?
We fought a bunch of shit. I got possessed. I almost was killed by someone who will not be named. And then the guy the people we want to kill dropped down and save us, and now we had decided not to kill until we asked some questions.
Okay, Aaron, can you tell us what else happened? Or what else is missing?
We scared off the lich.
You're scared after that, that's true. Henry, do you have something to add?
I spent some time burning things.
You did.
Sometimes my party members.
And Dan, what about you?
Ow. I have
Alright.
3 HP.
There you go. All right.
Well, we're gonna drop right in. Dan, it's your turn in the initiative. We're gonna keep the initiative until I decide it's no longer a combat round, at least.
I'll put myself back where I was then, and delete the other 3 of me.
Yeah. So then, what happened last time is the zombie golem, the flesh golem was defeated, and the lich decided to move away. You took a swing at Jacob the last time, and he has urged you to not continue attacking him at least. What do you do?
I remember last time I made one attack
Mm-hmm.
and then sheathed my sword like, yep, that's fine.
Okay. So you've sheathed your sword.
Yes.
We're going to go over the zombie's turn. Arukas, do you have something to do?
Ask this guy questions. Is there any threats I need to worry about?
Not at the moment, no.
Then I'm gonna start talking and see what the fuck is going, so I don't kill. So basically, my thing is I'm gonna ask him questions, figure out what's going on. If I like the answers I hear, I won't kill him. If I don't like the answers, I'll kill him.
Then let me just quickly ask, is that a consensus among the group?
I mean, he kind of screwed us over.
Mm-hmm.
So I did not mean to do that.
I'm just gonna ask everybody, can you decide on yourself, if I give you one more turn, what would you do? Talk or attack?
Talk.
Where's the lich?
He's gone. He left.
Who are we gonna kill anyways?
This asshole.
Oh, okay. Where's my fire thing? Oh, I accidentally got rid of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to remind you, he did screw you over in accordance to what he promised and what is actually happening. But he has so far not made an aggressive movement towards you at this moment.
I don't think that's ever stopped me before. So, like I said, I'll talk first. But everyone else, what they want to do.
You'll talk, Pierre.
If people want to kill him, I'll kill him. If people want to talk to him, I'll do nothing.
Alright, so your flaming sphere is still over there for the moment. Sprinkles, your water puppy, who is like takes care of the one zombie I forgot to destroy and kills it. Where's the thing? There.
Me or?
The zombies on the sidelines seem to move away from the stands and retreat into the Colosseum's not really rooms, but more like the middle between those things. And they're gone. See, do you want to add anything?
I got a fancy rock.
You got a fancy rock, yeah.
He did get fancy rock, yes.
And the rest of the screen is now useless because of it. Okay.
That makes it even better.
Then I'm going to delete initiative for now. We're going to reroll initiative later if it's necessary. Captain Jacob turns to you all. Okay. I'm willing to have the talk with you.
Willing?
Yeah.
You don't have a choice.
I mean, I do, but I'm going to give you it because I'm a nice person. What are your questions?
Hold on real quick. Zeke, can you make sure you'll come down here just in case we just have to kill him now?
Yeah, I can probably stab someone.
There. Okay, first question. Who is that? You know, the lich that tried to kill us.
Well, obviously, he's a lich. To begin with. Let's get that out of the way. He's a lich.
Oh, no, we knew that. We just want to know who the fuck he is.
I don't really know. You know as much as me at this point, I think. You know what his name is?
I believe you know more than you're saying.
You know that his name is Luxao Achuk. And he was an inhabitor of this island, as much as the other people were, like the zombies were.
Okay.
You know that he was at some point, or you know that he suffered under the rule of the Marid. That's as much as I know. I know he's a bit of a bastard who took my husband's soul away from the plane of Elysium and plunged him into the abyss. Under the condition that I free him from the spell that he is under.
Touching story. Why the fuck did you bring us here?
Because I was forced to.
Huh, forced.
Do you know the spell GS?
Yes.
Well, you know that unless you fulfill the task set about when you complete the spell, you will suffer and suffer until you die.
That is life. Yeah.
And why us in particular?
Well, not you in particular, for that matter. I, of course, planned ahead, for instance. There are 4 other people who fill the same criteria as you.
You want us to kill them?
No. I just need some of them to be willing to take their sacrifice.
Oh, sacrifice. Okay.
Nope.
I really want to kill you right now.
I mean, I get it. I totally get it.
Do you?
But I would hope you don't, because it's just going to be a waste of my time. And you're not going to get far.
I just look around at everyone. Did he just really say a waste of our time? Of his time, actually.
Yeah, of my time.
This is a waste of my time. I have important business to do.
This is a waste of my time. I could be at a brothel.
Yeah, well, think about what choices do we actually have at this moment.
We can burn you alive.
We could stab you to death.
And what then?
Yeah, figure out a way off the island.
Without you.
Right. And what would that be? There is no ships as far as you know. There's a lich after you as far as you know. How far do you think it will go? Towards the
Just,
beach? Or
just,
maybe a...
just so you know, adding as far as you know just weakens your argument. Just
Yeah.
putting that out there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because it looks like you could use some help on this whole evil villain thing.
I'm not an evil villain, though.
I mean, you did kind of try to sacrifice us to a lich.
Yeah,
Just
for the
saying.
greater good.
No.
I
I
mean,
don't think many of us actually care about this greater good that you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure every villain thinks that they're doing it for the greater good.
Yes. A lot of them are.
Alright. Well, let me try to explain from my side of the story then.
Oh, go ahead. I'm just gonna be here sharpening my blade.
I don't
A
think we
month
actually
ago.
care your side of the story.
Well, whether you care or not, it's not really my prerogative to begin with. About a month ago, me and my two companions here, Severa and Rex, we stumbled upon this island by sheer luck. Our airship is flying above it, and suddenly we're shot down from the air. We crash land in the south west of the island, and we managed to get to where we are standing right now. Right, actually to the palace, and we meet the lich. He looks at me, and immediately he recognizes my entire life story. He sees me from a mere boy to the man I am today, and the husband that I loved, and every little secret I have been tasked to keep. He saw right through and knew instantly. And then he tells me, or actually, first, I try to fight him. I do. I honestly try to fight him. We give it our freaking best. And we come up short.
Yeah,
And
that
he
sounds
tries
like
to
a
sacrifice
you
us.
problem.
He tries to fulfill a prophecy that was just been bound him to this place. And he recognizes that our birth isn't correct in whatever way that may be interpreted or whatever. So he lets us live. Then he tells me, oh, by the way, I've got your husband's soul trapped in the abyssal plane where it will be tortured forever. So even though you may go and live and die on your own accord and end up in Elysium or heaven or whatever you might call it, you will be forever separated by the power that is within me. So what can I do except then ask him, what would you have me do so that his soul may be in the right place, in the place that he had deserved, in the place that he had striven for, fought for, and earned?
You let him stay there.
I would give everything to make sure that he got what he deserved.
So you trust a lich?
No, of course I don't. But
You
I know
did though, because you brought this here.
Yeah, it sounds like you believe he's gonna follow through.
Well, have you actually listened to the prophecy that was recorded in the House of Records?
That boring thing? Sure.
Do you want me to read it off for you again?
If you must. My blade's not sharp enough.
I see a time where he will be most vulnerable. He's going to die, but not by our hands. By our power he is bound until the day that those born on the blood moon come to break the chains. He shall not die, he should not leave until the day comes. So, I mean, I'm just a novice when it comes to, interpreting prophecies. But it really sounds to me like that once you guys, come to this island and do whatever must be done, he's going to be weak and I'm going to be able to defeat him.
Yes, but you also said we're not the only 4.
Right. Because I'm not stupid like that.
Well, I don't know about that.
It's either you guys or 4 other people that I brought along with me that magically survived this entire journey.
Hold on. You brought the other 4.
Yes, because I know the Lich is crazy. I mean, he shut us down.
Oh, he's not the only crazy one, it seems.
Derek died because of that. Lots of people died.
Yes, because he's a lich.
So you tricked us onto this journey to have us fight a lich.
No, not to fight the Lich. I kinda just needed to fulfill the prophecy, and then I'm going to fight the Lich.
You.
Yeah.
The one who just said he almost died fighting it last time.
Well, because the Lich is immortal, isn't he?
No. What? No. Z kind of turns. He's like, this guy doesn't really know undead, does he?
No, he doesn't.
You can't kill liches.
Right. Because they're the phylactery, the place where the soul is kept.
Yes, and you believe that we're gonna do something to weaken the Lich without finding this phylactery for us.
Yes.
Which could be literally anywhere.
Even on another plane.
If you take good care of the prophecy and look at it word for word, you notice that there's a line called, he shall not leave before those 4 arrive, right?
Yes, you brought this here. He could probably leave.
He needs you as much as I need you.
Yes, but we don't need you.
Look, put 1 and 1 together.
Yes, I see you're deaf.
Really?
Either by my hands or the Lich's hands. Which one do you want?
And then Sverre pipes up and says, if it's any consolation, I've looked at your futures, or actually I've asked my God for guidance in going to this manner, and she has said that your souls will be spared the torture. You'll end up where you belong to.
Yep, don't care. So are we going to kill him or not? I'm for killing him. And I raise my hand. Who else votes for that?
Well, the problem is he does have a point. If we kill him, we can't get off this godforsaken island.
Oh, we just find another way out.
I mean, he did just say that he doesn't seem that great at plans.
True.
So
he brought 8 people that the Lich might just go kill the other 4.
Yeah, I don't trust any plans that he has to get off.
So if he says it can't be done, I'm quite confident it can.
If you want to get off this island, it can be done. And I'm not necessarily going to have to stop you. But I want to ask you this question. Do you want to be responsible for other people dying in your place?
Yes, I have no problem with that.
What are we responsible for? We didn't bring them here.
If I remember correctly, we were tricked here. So it actually falls in your hands.
So, raise your hand if you're for killing this guy.
I mean,
I don't really care either way. One more idiot or one less idiot running around doesn't bother me.
What is Dan's character's? Is Preston? Do you have anything you'd like to say?
it's been a while since I've had to do his voice.
I know.
It's a gruff sailor voice.
I know it is. It's just getting back into it.
It's a Sailor Scout voice.
The whole salute and everything.
He's dead regardless, ain't he? With this Geos thing he said.
Yes, that's probably what's going to happen.
Well, did he already fulfill it by bringing us here?
Probably.
Fuck if
I
I know.
did.
The chances are that the Lich is probably already left.
And it's not like we need him to captain a boat when you've got me.
Well, if he'd already left, I think we would notice.
How?
He kind of looks around. How do you figure?
Well,
Do you really think he's the kind of guy who everything standing behind him?
I'm done with this guy. I don't think he knows any plans. I don't think he has any idea of what the hell he's doing. I say we figure out our own way off the island. Preston, we could find a boat somewhere possibly, or make one.
Can't say I've ever made a boat, but I have worked on one for many a year, so,
Well, if you want to take a boat off the island, you have about 9 hours before this island goes towards the water plane.
Excuse me, 9 hours.
This is how...
Well, that's when the next moon is.
Is he, on guard at all?
Not really. He's definitely watching people, but his sword is sheathed, and he
Okay.
doesn't have a shield.
So I just kind of look around and say, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I'm gonna cast a message into your mind. I said, hold on real quick before you do what I think you're gonna do. This is all your mind.
Do you want to do that stealthily?
Yeah, I can do it stealthily. I'll roll my sleight hand. 21.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah. So I just all it sees is me maybe crack a finger, but I do the incantation and I go, and Preston, you hear your mind says, before you do what you're about to do, hold on. We might actually need him.
That's enough of a message for that motion. Look, I would prefer not to fight you guys because I kind of need my firepower to take care of the Lich.
I don't think you could take the Lich.
No. You'd probably die.
So, Preston, go ahead.
Hold on. You said we have 9 hours, right?
Yeah, about.
Before we go into the water plane.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are we here then?
Well, rephrase that question.
Why have we not left this place yet?
Because I want to kill the Lich.
How about this? And I look at everyone in the room, even the people he brought. How about this? He can go fight the Lich. We leave.
I mean, if you're sure about that, the other people are just going to die then.
Well, you'll allow us to have a head start.
Preston, go ahead. We'll take the other 4 with us also.
It's up to Preston.
Oi?
I mean, if we're gonna let him fight the Lich and die, then. Oh, so you said we've got 9 hours, right?
Got 9 hours.
You think you can fight him for 9 hours? Or at least keep him busy?
Yeah.
Great. Point us in the direction of a ship. You get to live. For 9 hours. Then you'll probably drown.
I mean, looking at you guys, we can check you right now. It wouldn't be that much of a deal.
I put my greatsword up against his neck.
You're making it very hard for us to let you live. You know that.
Yeah, this is non-negotiable. Either you die now or you die in 9 hours fighting a lich, and you get to think that we're gonna hail you as a hero. Which we may or may not do. We're still undecided.
I mean, that's your choice. Go when you want to. Figure out the place out of here at your own leisure. And just know that whatever afterlife you could have hoped to achieve is going to be different than the one we saw for you.
Don't care about the afterlife.
Yeah, I already know what my afterlife is.
Alright, do you guys leave?
Yeah, we just leave.
Yeah, I look towards the dog. So, do you know a good place off of this island? Could you tow a boat?
Sprinkles kind of crooks his head for a moment.
I don't think this thing has ever seen the outside of the island.
Oh,
And then
then it's a big adventure.
Then it walks out of the Colosseum and goes towards here.
We're
Oh,
still in the
that
Colosseum.
Towards the star.
oh, it's just on their map.
Hmm.
We're not on that map.
Right.
We're still on the battle map.
Right. I forgot that.
Yep.
I have to change the play, I think. There. Nope. Nope. Come on. There you go.
All right, so he's heading towards the star.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we follow Sprinkles, I guess.
Okay. There is a bit of zombies in your way, but I mean, besides Preston, you're capable of handling them.
I mean, I can cast invisibility, so I'm pretty stealthy. I can cast invisibility, so if anyone needs to go invisible, i.e., Preston, we can do that.
Yes. As far as I can remember, he has 3 HP left.
Well, technically,
Yeah,
I only
could
have.
really use some healing.
I technically only have 1 slot, 2 spell slots left.
Yeah, I've only got 1.
So
Yeah, I don't have many slots left either.
if I give you healing, it's gonna be basically your last healing spell.
Well, either way, you just give me like either a stealth check or 2 attack rolls each.
I can give you a stealth check. 13.
9.
Okay, Dan, you take 2 damage. And C, you take 5 damage. And Henry, you take 5 damage too.
Okay.
And Avokas. That's so close. Check 4,
Yeah, it's fine.
just because it isn't really enough to beat the DC. But you arrive at the what I call the wharfs, where actually you notice there's a bunch of ships there. Surprisingly enough, of different sizes. Most of them are kind of like raft, not really rafts, but more like what you would use to travel on rivers. And a bunch of them are for farther distances, and some of them actually making a kind check. Somebody actually,
Arcana.
or Preston, make me an intelligence check.
Oh, here's my Arcana check.
Preston, intelligence. Damn, Preston. Yeah, you recognize that some of the ships are specifically designed to handle storms really well. Like there are some arcane like magics on board, what you can see from down from the wharf already, some sigils on the sides that basically protect the sails and the hull from lightning storms and the like. That's also what you see, Henry.
Okay. Is there like a warehouse close by that keeps food? Or are these ships filled, have food on them already?
What you remember is that there is no food to get here because it's so old.
If there's any food, it's probably rotted.
Well, never mind then. So I look over to Preston. I guess we're taking one of the nicer boats?
I would hope that we take one of the ones that could weather storms and waves and such, yes.
Okay, so do these rivers flow like, I'm guessing they flow out to the ocean, right?
They do, yes.
Bugger, I'm 1 level short.
Oh, do you have
So-
purified? You would have purified food water.
So, Preston, how do we do this?
I get create pure food and water at 8.
That's right.
Well, we could always fish.
Species.
What I want to know, have you extensively decided on taking the ship away? Especially, I want to know from you, see.
I mean, he doesn't really want to leave, but 9 hours until the place is covered with water doesn't really give him much of a choice. I don't have breathed water.
You you feel a longing towards the palace, though. You kind of feel this urge to go towards it.
But I've got no spell slots. I've got shit all for resources.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me neither.
So, I have an idea, guys.
Yes.
Maybe, since we do have 9 hours, we don't have to set off immediately.
Are you suggesting we look around?
Yeah, let's check out some of the nicer buildings, see if they might have had better storage. I think I saw a fairly nice building over there.
Well, I don't know how long it's going to take to get down the river off this island, so I look over to Preston.
Preston, you think it's going to take like half an hour to get off the island from where you
And
are?
how long to prepare the ship?
10 minutes.
Wow, it's pretty much ready for us to go then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think part of the problem is we might run into the Lich.
Well, Preston, do we have time?
See, you can remember the vision you had about this marble room with the well inside of it, and it kind of pulls you towards the palace. This vision. Like that's if you had to decide a direction where you think it might be, it's towards that direction.
Yeah. I mean, at the very least, even if we don't get food, if we can find a source of fresh water, that's going to massively increase our chance of survival.
Fine.
I look towards the river.
Look, as long as we don't find the Lich, we're fine.
I say, regardless of what we do or don't find, we head back after 3 hours.
How long is it going to take to prepare the ship, Preston?
It looks to be pretty much ready for us to go.
Well-
So I'd probably need about 10 minutes to make sure that everything's up to code.
But how long would it take to get down the river? Out
Uh,
to sea, so
with
that we
fair-
don't end
with-
up...
With fair wind and current, and we know that current is going to be fair because the rivers go towards the sea. Probably a half hour, 45 minutes, if I were to guess.
All right, 3 hours. That's all we have. Let's go then.
Oh, though, I should probably let you guys know if you haven't already figured it out. So, I am a spellcaster,
Yes.
paladin specifically. So now you know. Great. Now I don't
Okay.
have to be subtle.
So, can you heal me?
Yes, technically. I suppose.
How hurt does Preston?
I'm pretty sure I never used
It
hands
looks
in
like a
that
stiff
fight.
breeze could send me unconscious.
Actually, I think we should leave now because our only person who knows how to operate the boat, if we go wandering around with him, could end up getting killed.
So when I leveled up, it reset my stat sheet, and I noticed my hit points, but I didn't notice how many lay of hands I had.
I'm gonna say you have like 20 hit points left in left
Yeah,
hands.
I'll just give all 20 to Preston.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yay, a third of my hit points.
Yeah, honestly, if we get in a fight, we're screwed anyway.
Yeah,
Yep. Well, let's go. Like I said, we have 3 hours.
But without food and drink, we're just gonna starve on the water.
True. So let's hurry up.
Okay,
try to find
let's head
anything.
off. Hey, poor Maribel.
Alternatives to
So-
fresh water and food would be pots and various other distilling apparatuses to make salt water into fresh water by boiling it, and also fishing tackle for, well, fishing.
Ooh.
Well,
But
like I said, we
you're
find
gonna need a long ass line.
Yes. So let's go see if we can find anything.
well, you know the best for that, Preston.
Actually, now that I look at it, I do have purify food and drink. I just didn't write it down but paladins know all their spells.
Oh,
And I
yes.
can't use it as a ritual because I don't have rituals.
Damn it.
Yeah, but if we're out to sea, you could just...
But yeah, it's a first level spell. I can cast it 7 times, and it's a 5-foot radius. That honestly, one cast should be more than enough.
Okay. All right.
So
well,
yeah, even if we don't find fresh food and water, if we can get baskets of whatever.
This rubber rotting away. Yeah. All right, let's go check where this palace. I guess.
You're going to go towards the palace?
Yes.
Sure.
Probably
Never said
food. The water, we can probably just grab seawater. I assume purified food and drink would purify seawater.
I don't know if it does or not.
So, strangely
It's
enough,
pretty
there
vague.
is no kind of resistance from the zombie inhabitants as you go towards the island. And there are a few stragglers nearby that just kind of seem to ignore you, which is kind of usual for them to begin with. And you go off through this side passage through. You notice the palace is kind of like really in the center of the city, in that each quadrant has a kind of entrance towards it, and some don't. You saw before. But from the wharf, there's an entrance up towards it, and it's a staircase that kind of winds and from one direction to the other, and you climb it, punch a zombie off to one side, and it falls down and splats on the ground. It's hilarious. At least it looks like it. And then you get to the top, and you are at this halfway garden almost. There's a bunch of statues, a fountain, and some bushes and things, and also an entrance to the palace itself. Do you go into the
I'm gonna
palace?
stealth first because I don't trust this place. Fuck, I'm getting some bad rolls right now.
I'll try stealthing.
Yeah, I'll try stealthing. Oof, +9.
Yeah.
Horrible roll.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, what are we doing?
Well, we're about to. There's the entrance to the palace in front of us.
Also, on the way there, did we find like long fishing lines and stuff at all?
I'm gonna say that yes, you saw where they were. Did you pick them up?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
we probably would pick them all.
At least you saw they were on the way back to the ship. At least, so you could also pick them up later if that's what you wanted to do.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. At least you can write down in a character sheet that you have fishing lines and fishing poles if you want to. There was like a shop for it at the wharf.
Yeah, basically all the fishing gear in there.
Cool. Yeah, that's enough. It's a proof stealth check, so you managed to beat it. So you climb up the palace, and it's not that any of you have ever been in a palace before, but it's a bit more cramped than what you would have imagined. Like, it's not like open and spacious in itself. It's more like it's a bunch of stairwells, a spiral stairways, and there's like maybe like 20 by 10 feet wide halls you can see, and like 5 by 2 feet of corridors you walk through. So, in particular, what are you looking for in the palace?
I'm trying to see if I can get a feel for the room, like where it might be.
Yeah, you definitely get a feel for it.
I'll just kind of casually wander in that direction.
Do the group follow you?
I probably, if I see this, I go, Z, where are you going?
Like I said, I'm a paladin. My god gave me a divine guidance of something that religion you wouldn't understand.
Do you need a bluff for that?
I didn't lie.
Uh,
Nothing I said was a lie.
I would say that's true in a base of itself. You can ask if you want to if you believe it or not, and I will make you roll insight versus persuasion.
I can roll persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
23.
If you want to test that, you can roll insight. Dan, you kind of don't really get it to begin with, but you don't seem to notice any kind of falsehoods from it.
Alright.
Same goes for you, Aurukas.
Fine. Just don't get killed.
And Yup, yeah. It kind of like seems weird to begin with, but it like, I mean, sure, why not? You kind of think.
Religious people are weird.
So, do you follow that feeling?
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys follow him?
Yes, just the way it shows he doesn't get killed.
Fine.
Let's go towards the spell map then.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
So
the
we
second I
just
see
walk
that,
in
I'm gonna-
anyway. I think
No,
As
the
soon
second
as
I
you
see that,
en-
I'm gonna turn around and walk the other way.
As soon as you enter the room, the doors close behind you.
I just look at everyone's like, I don't know what to say.
You
This is
you are inside a room of white marble floors, of a well made of white marble in the center of it. You see lines going in towards it of water, of what you assume to be the river's starting point, the well point. And across from you is the Lich sitting on the throne, one knee upon the armrest, saying, "Oh, so good for you to join me."
to be
I
honest.
just glare at
Let's see.
At Steve.
What is the door made of?
Marble.
Okay. Do I need to make a strength check to try and break it down?
You're gonna be there for a while, dude.
You can make an attack roll against this.
Sorry, not really much I can do about that.
Yeah, it's fine.
You can make an attack roll against it because it's closed by magical means, so you can't open it by brute force, but you can break down the door.
So I just look at see. So your God told us to come here, huh? You sure it was a God or a devil?
See, you kind of feel the
These
urge.
things are vague.
See, you kind of feel the urge of jumping into the well.
Wrecked.
20. In my mind,
Fucking wrecked.
in my mind, I had an AC of 25. So you hit the door. Roll damage. You really lay into the door. Like, it's the heaviest swing you've ever swung with your sword. And that's saying something. Especially coming from you. And you carve. It's weird. In a sense, you're hitting something hard with something that's hard to begin with. So your sword also takes some damage from the impact. It's not enough to break your sword, and it's not enough to actually hinder your sword in enough of a shape or fashion to have an impact in your stats or something. But your sword definitely needs repairing. Just gonna write that down. But also the one side door has like what's the good distance to give you? Like a hand's breadth of stone was knocked loose from the door. You can get your hand through it.
Oh, okay, that's enough actually.
For who, you?
But also your sword took some damage from it. It's not broken, but it's not tip-top shape anymore.
Yeah, I wrote down it needs repairs.
So I see that happen. You break off a chunk of the door, and I said, it doesn't seem like you could do that again, can you?
Watch me.
You guys can put your characters in.
Oh, come on. If only I had advantage.
It doesn't take any further damage, I'm gonna say.
So, as they're smashing the door, Z's just gonna casually stroll down the stairs and say, "Hey, we were tricked. We have no issue with you either way. This whole place is gonna be underwater in like 9 hours. So,
Yeah, I know. Oh, sorry. Yes, I know.
so
if you could be
yeah.
so kind and just jump into the well for me, it would be so lovely.
Okay.
Z, I
Walk
put my hand.
over and jump in the well.
I grab Z. Hold on. Why the well?
Well, that's where the ritual tells me you should go. You know, that's where you'll be sacrificed.
Yeah, see, I don't think you want to go into that well.
see, you get the feeling of like you really want to go into the well. Like you can feel like actually everybody can feel like there's this slow humming or vibration coming from the well.
Yes, that well is humming. That's not good. I don't think we should go in the well.
You make a good point.
Who,
On the
me?
other hand,
okay.
Religious people are crazy.
Yes,
and I'll
you
walk
are.
into the well.
You walk into the well?
Yeah.
Before he does that, I just step to the other side of the door.
Oh, you were. I forgot
Okay.
you had that. I forgot you had that.
I totally knew that's what he was doing as soon as he said that all I needed to do was see through it.
Oh god. So I see that you're about to jump into the well. I'm grabbing at you, and then all of a sudden I see Pierre disappear. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, you see Pierre turn into mist and it flows out and it flows through the crack onto the other side.
Hello from the other side.
So I want to know, do you jump into the well?
Yeah.
I don't stop him.
For now, just remove your token from the battlefield. And I should just move it to the side where Pierre is currently.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm kind of peeking through the crack.
Because you notice that as he does that, there's a kind of magical release that happens. Like the building starts to halfway, not really crumble there, but there was some cracks showing in the room you are in. And Pierre, you also noticed that from behind, from the corridor where you're currently standing in, Jacob, Grex, and Severa, plus the 4 other nameless NPCs, which were your guys' backup NPCs.
They ain't making it.
Actually, the one has a name already. How do you pronounce that, Dan?
Oh, you already have his backup character? Oh, that's smart. Shit did that as well.
He just goes by Eric.
Eric? Really?
Yeah.
Eric the Half of Me?
Eric Crocker Brains? Yeah, he's also there with them. And they're kind of looking at you, Pierre. Oh, so you did come here. Well, that's great. Just do what the lich says. See, I'm gonna get back to you. And
Pierre's on the other side of the door.
Yeah, and Jacob is talking to you.
Yeah, Jacob didn't come in. So me and Preston are there. We just saw Z jump in. Pierre's just Misty stepped out, and we're looking at each other like, well, this is bad.
Yeah. You said our backup characters were also in the room with us?
Actually, they're in the corridor where Pierre is.
So they're outside. And I basically look at Preston as like, do we jump in or do we just wait to die?
I gesture towards the door. I say, I mean,
Look, I would prefer it if you just jumped in and get it over with.
Yeah, fuck you, Lich.
Well,
I mean, fair point. Fair point. I gotta get that to you.
I could try something. Back up a little bit.
I back up a little bit.
I'm gonna use Shatter on the door.
Okay.
Yeah, that should work.
It do 15 damage to it.
Okay.
I think that's my last second level spell slot. So if this does not work, I hope that sword doesn't break before we get out.
I mean, it's an inanimate object. It's made of stone, so it does double damage. And then it has disadvantage on saving against it from Shatter. I haven't made a dexterity saving throw for a door, a constitution saving throw for a door yet, because I don't think it would be necessary.
I think it's just a straight D20 for those.
Yeah.
Welcome to DMing.
So I'm just gonna roll a d20, and if it's above a 15, it succeeds and doesn't break.
I believe it has disadvantage, so you're gonna have to roll twice.
Yeah. Also, I had to. I somehow closed my browser, so I have to reload into it.
Yeah, no problem. So, yeah. So I basically I look at Preston. I look at the Lich is like, get in the well, or we're like,
well,
nope.
To begin with, I'm gonna roll d4 to see how much of a bonus a door has. It has a +3 bonus to Constitution.
All right.
2d20 plus 3.
Come on, low.
Yeah, definitely failed.
It failed.
And
yes.
12. Yeah, so it failed.
So I just basically go like, well, fuck it.
Yeah, the one door shatters where the hole was into a million pieces of gravel beneath your feet.
I just look back at the Lich and says, well, we'll be leaving. And I just walk out.
I mean, are you sure about that?
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
That's basically what I'm basically saying.
Yeah, I'm already halfway down the corridor.
I grabbed two hapless other people. Backup characters, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
I grabbed two hapless backup characters, one in each fist. And I just walked them out. And
I look at
by
Jacob.
my count, that's only 3 potential sacrifices.
Yeah. So I look at Jacob as I walk through the door and go like, oh, the Lich is definitely the fight. Go ahead.
They both resist Dan, so make an acrobatics checks.
What is wrong with
You said
these
they won't
people?
resist. Basically, as I'm walking by, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna save your lives. Good.
Basically, he's like, yep, yep, let's go.
Okay, you get the one. What about the other?
Oh yeah, you gotta make another one.
I'm just gonna give them a +5 to that check. Because they're not real yet. They were never supposed to be real.
Nothing's real. Nothing's ever real.
Okay.
Well, I guess one guy wants to commit suicide.
If I see him struggling to say, Preston, let him jump.
Okay. So you guys want to leave again?
So I think at this point, Z's gone. The crazy religious guy is gone at this point.
I am booking it out of here.
I
right
basically
now.
look at Jacob and say, which way did the crazy wizard go? He points in the direction and say, "Hey, we
So,
run that way."
Let's just say you guys just managed to be out of the room while the other 3 sacrifices have jumped into the well.
Okay.
Alright. So what happens
Have I at
now?
least saved my other character? Is that the one that I
you-
managed to save?
Yes, that's the one you managed to save.
Okay, because I know his intelligence isn't the highest thing in the world, but he is wise as fuck.
So basically, he's like, I have a strong connection to you. For some reason, I'm saving you.
I feel like our destinies are entwined.
Yeah.
Like if one of you dies, the other one will take its place.
As soon as the last one jumps in, the next minute that happens is a really hectic and crazy minute. Because as the last one jumps in, Jacob, Severa, and Rex then launch a full-scale attack against the Lich. They do everything they possibly can. Jacob is slashing with his great sword, doing heavy blows onto the Lich. Rex is counterspelling every kind of spell that Lich comes towards them. And Severa is healing them back up to full again.
Do
But
I want
they'll
to be
lose-
more of an asshole?
Just quite locked into a
Can
guy.
can I see this from down the hallway?
Actually, at this point, I think you're without vision range.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, were you
I
gonna
was-
shoot a fireball in there?
Unless you're going to go back in towards it.
Oh, I was gonna do something worse. I was gonna do Ice Storm
So,
on all them.
so he
You are-
specifically knows he's going up against a lich, and he brings a great sword.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, this guy is an idiot.
So
He's actually
basically,
doing some damage though.
we're like
But, you
running
know-
for it right now.
Justin, I'm gonna have to talk for the next kind of 2.5 minutes, so just keep it quiet. Well, it's a
Alright.
fight that they're losing. But after a minute, something that couldn't be predicted happens. The well explodes in a column of light. See, where do you feel most comfortable?
On a pile of corpses? No,
You
probably
are-
not corpses.
You
But,
jumped,
On top of defeated enemies.
you jumped into the well, not really knowing what was going to happen to you, but you had the feeling of great power awaited you as you jumped into the well. There was darkness that surrounded you. And after a moment, it solidified into your home, into fighting pits you used to fight in and used to lose in. But this time you were standing on top of piles of your enemies in the fighting pits. And in front of you, you saw a figure at first you don't seem to place or recognize. Then it dawns on you, it's yourself. And it's saying to you, hey, it's good to finally meet you. I'm your potential. So let's fucking do this. And as he says that, that's when the light show happens. And you're launched outside of the well. Completely corporeal. Any hit points you were missing are restored up to full. Any spell slots you were missing are restored up to full. And also, I will give you 10 points, which you call soul points, which you can exchange for a rate that I will decide. Basically, meaning you can say to me, I want to do this X thing, and I will say, okay, it's going to cost you 3 points, and you can just do it without consequence of the matter. But you feel awesome. You feel stronger than you've ever felt before. And you see a lich before you. And also, the 3 other nameless NPCs are also outside of the well, also feeling strong with energy. Like there's ripples of these sparks coming off them. Like their unlimited potential has been unlocked. What do you do?
Well, I got what I needed. We ready to head out?
You see us
We're gone.
missing. Yeah. You see the broken door, and us not here.
Okay. I head to the exit.
You go to the bus exit? That's fine. Because what happens is that you kind of, as you turn around, as you walk outside the door, you kind of see the other 3 people are wrecking the lich up completely. Like, it tries to counter, tries to come with a big spell, and the one that's kind of off the hand, and suddenly all sound within the room is extinguished for a moment. Then the other is kind of like making a move with its hand, and a big energy sword appears out of nowhere and launches a strike towards it, and it cuts the lich almost completely in half. And the third just kind of plays a little melody on its lute, and it rings out in a kilometer radius and fills everybody with bardic inspiration. Every one of you has bardic inspiration for the next 10 minutes.
Ooh.
And it's awesome. It's completely awesome. And just one of you got the power up.
I feel like you're trying to guilt us here.
No,
But-
I'm not.
But I had to remind you, my character doesn't really feel guilt.
It's fine.
I just like seeing you tell him this awesome thing. He goes like, "Cool, I got what I got. Let's leave."
Yeah.
Hey, I've got no beef with the lich.
But so you can write down. Can you make another field like the same with your detect undead thing? The little field of like how many like you can use per day, and then it goes down if you want it. I don't know. Just write down you have 10 points.
Yeah,
10
I already put on my character sheet 10 soul points.
Anything you want to do, just say like I want to use some soul points and do something with it, and I will say you the price of it.
All right.
Like for instance, you could say like if you're against some kind of monster that has resistance to poison, you can say I would like it not to have resistance against poison, and I'll say like yeah sure. Something that has immunity to poison, you can make resistant to poison just. I mean, that's in that kind of regard, I want you to think about it. It's like everything you can do much, much better. But there is a price to it, which will be revealed later on.
These are my soul.
Mm.
I mean, they all call it soul points.
It takes your feet.
Not my feet.
Okay, well, you guys managed to make
avoid the final encounter. Technically.
Yeah.
I feel like
epic.
yeah.
You,
I feel
you
like
guys.
oh my god.
So I feel like did everyone else just run out of the palace?
Yeah.
I feel like Z would just like saunter out, just casually.
But
Just be
see,
like-
like
Religion, bitches.
you feel the swagger, like you feel the swagger in your step. It's heavy.
I feel like he catches up to us and we're like, "Oh, you didn't die."
Too bad.
So how did the fight go?
You guys see that the
Oh, I didn't fight him. I've got no.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't matter anyways. I
also
looked.
you guys might want to hurry because you see the palace start to crumble,
Oh, that's probably good. Good
and
thing to
you
do.
also feel the earth rumbling and the earthquake starting.
Preston.
Didn't happen to find food, did we?
No.
No, but those fishing lines and rods are on the way to the ship. I think we need to pick those up and go.
Probably a good
We
idea.
already grabbed those.
Okay, then we just
We
need
were
to
gonna
go.
grab them on the way back, I think,
Yeah, we knew where they were, so we were just grabbing on
because
the
they
way
were
back.
just gonna slow us
So
down.
basically, there's the scene of us like running towards the ship. We see the lines, we pick them up, and then we're like running with a bunch of rods and lines. We're like, hurry to the ship!
Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Damn it.
See, you can do it with advantage.
All right, 23.
What is with my bad rolls today?
Okay,
Oh,
everybody
I-
except C.
Are we all together?
Yeah.
Wait,
Everyone gets a
that
plus
that was
5.
the wrong character.
Oh, everyone gets a plus 5? Okay, so that's...
Because I have my paladin aura now.
Okay.
All right, then Pierre, you take 15 points of damage from falling rubble.
Oh no! There goes my
Everybody else?
shield.
Everybody else takes 7.
Okay. I take 7.
Because I can't really stress enough of how it feels like the entire island is crumbling beneath your feet.
Yeah, we're trying to go.
It's like you see sprinkles running behind you. It's kind of halfway jumping and
Yeah, that's why we're like booking it towards the ships. And I think I go like, Preston, you said you could do this in 10 minutes?
Yeah.
You have 2. Let's go. Let's go.
I mean, that's just to get it sailing worthy. If the island's crumbling around us and it's going to be claimed by the sea or something, I think we're going to be fine.
All right, let's go.
Just get on the boat.
Get on the boat. Go.
I look towards Sprinkles. Sprinkles, can you take us upriver as fast as possible?
can nod its head. Okay, let's see what kind of ship would you would have gone for a ship that was seaworthy, but also what you could man as a 5-person crew.
Yep.
It's actually, you could actually get a pretty decent sized boat with that.
Nice catamaran.
Well, it depends. Do you want Preston to make all his check with disadvantage or with just normal?
I would like to be normal.
So you took a small trader ship, let's say that.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's a good ship. Can build some. Okay. Just make one more dexterity saving throw, everybody.
There we go.
Yeah,
Did I have?
you take another 15 points of damage. As another as the ground beneath you breaks away and you kind of get stuck as another building falls on top of crumbles to rubble and falls on top of you.
How much
Okay.
damage?
I took
15
15.
to Pierre, 7 to everybody else.
He has a point. All right. So yeah, do we make it to where the wharf is? Okay. So yeah, I think we just get on that ship, like it just like start heading out.
Take us.
It sprinkle stars because he's nice like that.
Cool.
And
So-
you're off to island. And just behind you, you kind of see the island break apart more and more. And more and more. And then you see it start to disappear. And then eventually you just don't see it anymore.
So I got what I needed. What are you guys' plans?
Not slowly starve to death on this boat.
That should be trivial.
Make it back to wherever we came from.
That might be more difficult.
Yes. What happened?
Huh?
You jumped into the well.
Yep.
What happened?
Sure did. I jumped into the well. I came out again. Yada yada yada. Now I'm here.
Why would you jump into the well?
Because, well, remember how I said that there was a patron that sent me to get an item?
Yes,
Try to get it.
your god.
It was the well. God's such a limiting term. Let's just call it a patron.
Sure. Well, let's. Hopefully, we can get back somewhere safe, and then.
I should be able to purify seawater if we can catch enough fish.
Yes, let's start doing that, I guess.
Well, if that's an
if
issue,
we-
I could always boil the seawater and we collect the
Preston?
condensation and stuff.
Preston,
Do you have the stuff to do that? Because I think you need like a whole contraption.
A few pots typically is good enough.
Well, you need to like collect the condensation. Do we have a few pots?
A few pots and a tarp.
Well, so that's my question. What does the boat come with?
Any boat worth its salt would probably have some spare sailcloth to fix any tears in it in case something happens on sea.
I'm sure
yeah.
Preston made sure about that.
Wouldn't be to be fair, it wouldn't be like a brand new sail. It'd be like an eighth of the size of the sail. As far as I know, I could be wrong.
What do you call your boat?
Bodie McBoatface.
Or the fuck this shit I'm out. I'm starting to like that.
That's good.
I think that's pretty much the
I think that might be our team name.
yeah, I think that's our party basically in this game, because isn't that what we've been trying to do this entire game?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So we're sailing away on the boat. I'm guessing Preston knows how to navigate, right?
Yes, I've been a sailor most of my life.
Yuck. Yuck.
Fuck this shit, I'm mad.
Just think of the sea captain from
Yep,
Simpsons.
that's us.
That's Preston.
I hear the call from far away. Fuck this shit I'm out.
So let's go back to the mainland or continent, whatever. This was a useless endeavor.
For you, maybe. It's awesome for me.
Also, if we see Jacob, whatever his name was again, I'm gonna hit him with a fire.
Oh no, that's no problem. Hopefully he died.
You don't know.
True, we don't know.
In any case, you take the ship towards the horizon, and I think we're gonna end on that as the sun slowly settles in front of you, and you feel the breeze, the cool afternoon, cool sea breeze hit your skin. You kind of wonder what the world has in store for you next.
As you hear it from the distance, fuck that shit I'm out.
And done.
All right.
Scene.
All right, that was fun. I mean,
I
we only
really-
played.
That was a pretty short session, but yeah.
Well,
I feel kind of proud that we successfully avoided the epic battle.
I'll talk to you guys after. I'm gonna close the stream.
Also,
I feel really terrible for you guys because at this moment, like Aaron is way overpowered in relation to you.
It's fine. We'll
Like,
figure.
he's basically a demigod if he wants to be.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, everyone say goodbye as I end the stream.
Oh,
Bye.
sorry.
Yep. All right. So, yep, that's the end of the stream. Thanks for coming out. Hope to see you guys next time. And out.